Well, like we talked about in the pregame, thought that Ridgeview would come out probably a little bit flat. They handled Lehigh so easily last year, coming off the big win against Union last week, and now again, so now they've got Gate City. Of course, they see Gate City is going to be an 0-5 football team. You know, it actually bodes well for Gate City to catch them kind of looking beyond, because they still got some other Mountain 7 conference teams coming up if they want to try to put some distance between them and Union.
And Union now has really slowed it down after Gate City's two things. May have slowed it down too much, as it may have been a delay of game coming out of that timeout. And it's going to be a delay of game on Union. Union, the ones racking up the penalties now. Part of that could be the second teamers that may be in, but they're trying to slow the game down. They slowed it down a little too much that time, as it makes it 3rd down and long. 3rd and a country mile for Union from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, everybody's emptied their benches, and it's kind of interesting, just the complexity of putting somebody in that's maybe never played a guard, and now they're in as a guard, and looks like a lot of fresh jerseys out there for Union.
And a lot of fresh jerseys for Gate City as well. As carrying the ball is going to be number 35. That's Xavier Lomax. He's getting probably his 2nd or 3rd carry for the night. A few players coming in tonight for Gate City is Easton Castle. Easton's has been injured for a while with a concussion that he received a couple of weeks ago. So it's good to see Levi in there. And also number 31, Brady Edwards, in tonight. And coming off the field is number 6, Tyler Ham. So it's going to be punting formation for Union.
DeAndre Mack is back deep for Gate City. You know, we talked about last week, a lot of times when the second teams are in, you either see a busted coverage or you see somebody busted because there's no blocking. So I'd like to see DeAndre maybe get this and come up our sideline. A lot of space over here.
Snap is good. The kick is up by Union. The kick is deep. Matt gets the ball at the 15. He's at the 20, 25, trying to break a tackle. He does at the 30, tries to cut it back inside. No room, as he had run over here to the sideline, and there was 2 players on the other side and one on the side coming to the sideline. So a good return to the 34-yard line. It's turned into the Mac attack here in the 4th quarter, Joe. But it's we've got a little less than 3 minutes to go. Looks like again, our clock's messed up. It's 2 and a couple squiggly lines to go in tonight's game. But there's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the return.
Chop block against Gate City.
We'll call it a late chop block on Gate City. And that's going to push the ball back. Is that a personal foul?
That it is.
So they're going to mark it from the point of the foul, which is really going to push it back.
Of course, I know that all the trivia buffs out there want to know, whenever I played college football, the 2 penalties I received, one was for a illegal motion, and the other one, yes, a chop block.
Was that back when they ran the flying wedge, or?
That's where we had leather helmets.
Go with the single wing back.
Trey Kegley was playing at strong guard, out strong tackle. He held the guy up. I chopped him way underneath, and things went downhill from there.
No, but
Bobby Dodd, the running back, or
Joe was just trying to win one for the Gipper, as they had said in pregame. This is Mac going to carry the ball. Mac's carrying again. How many times in this quarter have we seen Mac carrying 2 or 3 Union players with him as he comes out past the 30-yard line? They're going to mark it right at the 30-yard line.
Bailey and John Perrin on the tackle.
8 rushes for 54 yards for Mac in the ballgame.
As we keep hydrated here, Chris is yelling at me because he thinks I drank his water.
Tell you, Joe, bring my own water in here, turn around, my bottle's half empty.
You have to.
Yeah, your mind's half empty, Joe. As we move the ball straight ahead, let's see what...
DeAndre Mack, the ball carrier.
Why's my mind half empty?
Or his mind's half empty, Joe. Sorry.
I get Says the person not speaking coherently at the time.
Chris gets me so upset when he starts this novelty stuff. He throws his education around. As we're with about a minute and a half to go, again, Gate City has the ball at the 34-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. try to air it out a little bit and score one more. I tell you, make this a ball game. As we hand the ball off straight ahead, it's going to get up to past the 41-yard line. Let's see. That was Blanton again. That was
Number 7, Landon Blanton.
Brendan Blanton carrying the ball straight ahead. He has got
He's tackled by
31 yards on 5 carries. He's averaging 6 yards a pop for all you math wizards out there. You know, that's, you talk about him and Mack has 9 carries for 59 yards. Logan Tomlinson, he's got 11 carries for 69, and Reed has 47 47 yards on 11 carries.
Union getting confused, set up. They were not completely set, but they see if it's going to be caught. A juggling catch, wonderful catch right there by Luke Reed. Reed caught the ball at the high point. It was tipped up out of his hands by the defender, and he still came down with it on the second attempt. Great pass and throw right there. Again, opening up the passing game, Joe, like you talked about. Blanton to Reed down to the 30-yard line.
He's got 53 yards. He's 2 of 2 for throwing the football. And it was about 1 minute as we close in.
Again, Mike is going to go under center. See what we do. It looks like he's wanting to pass the ball again, possibly to 21, or he's going to keep it. He heaves it deep down into the end zone, and it's going to be tipped away just at the last minute. Pass was intended to Jacob Hicks, but he was double covered right there. But Mac got hit just as he let the ball go too. So
there's a great play off of that if they'll run it, where he'll roll to the right. If you can take that halfback and just let him over here in the flats, all the flow will go with him, and you'll have somebody open on the back door if they want to run it.
Because what we're doing that same pattern play as going to the to the far side, and it leaves the back side, as you said, open
wide
for a pass.
open for somebody.
Excuse me. As 41 seconds to go in tonight's game, we have the ball again, second down at the 30. Passing or handoff inside, dragging a defender with him. Almost a horse collar out there. Carrying the ball again is number 7, Landon Blanton.
Tackle made by Dale Stidham.
25 seconds. I think we might call a timeout if we need to hurry, if we want to try to get the ball into the end zone. Down to 18 seconds right here. Mack under center right there. Going to see if we can pass the ball. Needs to get rid of it if we need another play. Time's going to run out. Deep pass, and it's going to be caught and dropped. That was one of those that there was 2 Union players down there and 2 Gate City players. Blanton almost came up with it after it was tipped up in the air by Luke Reed.
1.9 seconds left.
1 point something. So one more opportunity to throw the ball in there. I'll tell you, Mac's taking some hits just like Sally did, but we've just seen sharper passing right there by Mac, I think.
Well, his speed is getting him to be able to roll it and get him in a position to where he can throw it. And he's able to get his feet kind of underneath him and make some throws.
Let's watch Hicks, number 21, Jacob Hicks, as he goes to the far side. Also Levi Roten. But we're going to have
sack.
We're going to have a sack right there. It's breaking through, unblocked right there was number 35, Xavier Lomax, tackling Mac right there. Another unblocked player. But we won that fourth quarter, Joe. That was a good, fresh start. You've got to start taking baby steps when we're in this position, and this was a great start. We'll see if we can continue it on. So we'll take a break right now. Again, your final score here at Legion Field, Union 33, Gate City 13. We'll be back with the post-game show. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They're located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week. Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702. For exceptional Mexican food and the perfect place to stop in before heading out to watch another Gate City victory, La Carreta Express in Weber City offers a tremendous menu of authentic Mexican cuisine at a great price. La Carreta proudly supports Blue Devil sports, and they're open 7 days a week, even until 10 p.m. every night except Sunday. So dine in with them today or give them a call at 276-386-7000 for call-in orders. Again, that's 276-386-7000. And they're located next to Weber City Drug on U.S. Highway 23 in Weber City. Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
When it comes to health, it's personal. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine? Premier Pharmacy on Jack White Drive in Kingsport, where our solutions aren't cookie cutter. Each treatment is as unique as you are. With 25 years of creating personalized medicine, Premier Pharmacy puts you first. At Premier Pharmacy, you're a name, not a refill. Premier Pharmacy, Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
This is John Sally of the Gate City football and basketball teams, and you're listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Hey, this is Zach Farmer of the Gate City soccer team, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is Sarah Thompson of the Gate City volleyball, basketball, and softball teams, and you're listening to home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here on the post-game show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Thank you again, everybody that's tuned in, listening in tonight. Again, Gate City caught some fire in the second half. Again, 33-13 was the final. Recapping the scoring, Mason Pollier with 11-yard touchdown run started things off in the first quarter. 5:32 left in the first quarter. It was 6-0 Union. Followed that up with a Bailey to Phelan pass from 11 yards out. Again, 12-0 early in the second quarter. Then with 3:17 left in the second quarter, a 30-yard scamper, again by Avery Jenkins, the speedster. It was 19-0, but Union was not done yet. With 17 seconds left in the second quarter, 16-yard touchdown pass from Bailey Turner back to Justin Phelan. Again, it was 26-0 as they went to the half. Came back out, Aaron Stidham with a 7-yard touchdown plunge. It was 33-0 with 8:15 left. Started to clear out the benches there to sort of the end of the third quarter. Gate City, though, on the fourth quarter. Logan Thomas and a 4-yard touchdown run. 5:17 left in the fourth quarter. It was 33-7. And then Landon Blanton, a 10-yard run with 4:10 left in the fourth quarter. Finishes up our scoring. It's 33-13 is your final here from Legion Field. So, Chris, if you would, take us away to Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. What's going on around the region?
Okay, most of the games in East Tennessee, anyway, are just starting to enter the fourth quarter. We've got Elizabethton up on Tennessee High, 21-7. Daniel Boone at one point had a 21-7 lead on Science Hill. They're starting to let it slip away. It's 21-21 in Johnson City.
They have caught the bull.
They've caught the bull.
At Spurrier Field.
Unicoi still holding tough on Sullivan Central, 14-0. Alcoa stretching it out a little bit over Dobbins Bennett, 28-7, the start of the third quarter. Crockett taking care of business over Hampton. It's the game Rob picked last week, if I'm not mistaken. They're up 38-0 on Hampton.
Told you.
And you had Hampton